Psalm 23.
Welcome to the Carr and Seguin Show, hosted by Devon Carr and Paul Seguin, where two Michiganders dive into real estate, outdoors, community building, and everything in between. Welcome.
What's happening?
What's up, brother?
Another day.
From another mother?
Another day.
You're a little tired today, aren't you?
I am tired.
He's a little
tired.
tired. You're a busy man.
I know. I don't even have my new puppy yet.
What?
Yeah.
You ever getting a new puppy?
We're getting one.
You are? What are you getting?
Gotta go pick him up on the 23rd or 21st of January.
What is this?
I think.
What are you getting?
Another yellow lab.
Yeah?
Yep.
Where? Do you have a secret breeder?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin?
Yep. When is it? 21st.
Of January.
January.
You're driving to Wisconsin?
Yes. So that's our big dilemma: is do you take Mac, or do you have somebody watch him for the day?
That is tough.
Because he's terrible in the car. He's awful in the car. Which I can't say I blame him.
No.
3-point harness and just sit there. I mean,
Dude, it's
not
torturous.
fun.
I know.
But I feel like we're the second pickup group. There's only one dog being picked up before us. So I feel like he'd love to see all the puppies and everything, but that's a long drive.
You going south or are you going through the UP?
We're going south and up.
And up?
Yeah. I think it was 6 hours.
Which?
It's not terrible.
That's not terrible. If you break it up maybe with the stop or two.
Right. I know we'll have to stop probably a couple times on the way home just to let the dog out.
Yeah.
But let's see, 6 hours. So it's not bad, but you throw in a kid that doesn't like to be in the car.
Yeah.
And then our pickup's at 9:30
in the morning. So we're debating. I mean, I'd rather just leave at 2:30, pick him up, and then head home. Right.
And that's the way I like to do it. But
just get over there, pick him up, come home.
Right. But then, I mean, going there a night before would be kind of nice. Then I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. We just found out last week that's when we're picking them up. So
yeah.
So it's a constant conversation. What do we do?
Stay the night before, and then you can go swimming. And take your son swimming.
Go swimming
at the hotel pool.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
I'm down for that.
I'm ready to get home.
I'm down for that.
I don't like doing all that.
I was just telling that to Jess last night. We took Savannah and Grayson to have swim lessons in Canton there. And I was looking at Jess, like, just the smell of the pool, the warmth of the pool room. You're like, let's get a gym membership just for swimming. Yeah. Like, can we just sign somewhere up and then just cancel come April, May when it's back to warm again? Like, just to go swimming. Like, I want to go swimming.
Right.
I want to jump in. I'm watching these two little goofballs just have a blast in the water. I'm like, I want to go swimming.
Yeah. But, I mean, to your point, Johnny, I mean, I'd have to take Friday off. Because, I mean, if I got home at 6, take 6 hours, go up Friday, we wouldn't get up there till 11.
Do it.
And then we leave Saturday, because then we would have a dog.
Work's always going to be there. Just take the day off.
No.
Yeah.
Day off.
Dedicated Devon. That's what his name is.
I don't do that.
DD.
Yeah. I wouldn't know what to do with myself. Get out of my routine.
I need a routine.
But no, we're excited. And
so what leads you to go to Wisconsin for a puppy?
Well, it's called Southern Oak Kennels, and they have them all over. A bunch of different, I guess, branches you would call them.
Yeah.
And the headquarters is Mississippi, And then they have one in Leroy, Michigan, which one of our friends has got a dog from. And we really wanted one from there, obviously, because it's
right.
shorter.
Right.
Michigan. But kind of like our time frame and what we were looking for, they suggested we get one from
Them. They have it.
And so we were supposed to get them in the fall, and then there were some breeding issues. And so then we got pushed back to now.
To January.
That's not going to upset the house when you're having a Green Bay Packer dog in your house.
Ooh.
Well, it's not going to be Green Bay Packers.
Well, he is right now.
He's a lion.
How old is he going to be when you get him?
7 weeks.
7 weeks.
Yeah. We haven't seen a picture of him, but I did see they posted a story yesterday, and he's the only yellow.
So it's got to be him.
Yeah. I believe he's the only yellow.
That's there.
That's
in
there.
the kennel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, no, it'll be fun. Hopefully, January is warm. So is February. Just for bathroom purposes. 2:00 in the morning.
But isn't that the best time to train? I've been told.
I don't know. If you're home a lot, like our dog now, when I got him was when I was guiding, so wintertime was slower, and it was nice because I was always there with him. But then obviously this is a bit different. But luckily, my office likes dogs.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
told people that I was getting a puppy, and they're like, "Well, at least got to bring him twice a day." I was like, twice a week. I was like, "Okay, well, that's nice."
That makes it easier.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Unless it's only one day that he's in his cage for
A
a
lot.
while.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, see how it goes.
How's Yeti going to be with a little?
I don't know.
With a
That's a
little
lot for him.
competition.
He's an old dog.
He's an oldie.
He's getting old. He goes to bed now before when Max starts brushing his teeth at 8. He goes to bed.
He's like, it's time to shut up.
It's funny because Mac was gone all weekend at my parents', and it was just us hanging out. And Yeti never chewed on a bone really the whole entire time. But when Mac's around, he's always chewing on a bone because Mac's not allowed to play with him when he's chewing on a bone. I was like, I think he knows something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, new house. You got a 2-year-old always climbing on him, and now you got a puppy.
Ooh.
I'm sure he's not going to be happy. But he'll get used to it.
Yeah.
He's a very independent dog. Yeah, he is, so.
Right.
But no.
Because how old is Yeti?
He just turned 8 in October.
Dude, he's 80.
Oh.
He's not 80. Isn't he usually
72?
like? Yeah.
What
8
is it,
times 7?
9? Is that what it is? Is it 7 years?
I think so. I always thought it was. Is
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 7
Yeah, I
years.
think he's, 56?
Yeah.
that what it is? 56?
He's had
Oh, he's got many years.
5 surgeries.
Has he?
Yeah, so
For what?
he tore one ACL, got it fixed. A few months later, he tore the other one. He's had tumor removed. He's got his nuts chopped off. And then there was another one, too, I believe. I think there was another one. But,
Another set of nuts? You mean?
well, yeah. I mean, I tried to get the marbles that they put in if you want some fake ones, but it was just a little too expensive. Just a little bit, but
You could really do that?
yeah, I think so.
Really?
I'm pretty sure you can.
I mean, not surprised.
Right.
There's what can't you do that?
Right, yeah.
You know.
It's only a function of money.
Yeah. 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 Well, nice.
Yeah. So we got that to look forward to.
Man. Jess and I have been talking about getting a dog forever now. And it's just like this roller coaster ride where it's like, dude, we could get a dog any day. And then it's like, no, yes. Like
Right.
all over the place. I don't know. I think sometime soon. The kids are just getting to that age too where it's like, I mean, Grayson, they go over to my parents and they just love on Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where you get like that, like, yeah, we should
Yeah.
probably get a dog. And then it's like, yeah, well, that whole like schedule thing too. It's like, because
Right.
I have the more flexible schedule now, and it's like, well, it's going to be all put on me.
Right.
Do I want this added responsibility at this point?
The kids will say they'll do stuff.
Oh, dude, I'm a living, breathing example of that. I mean, gosh, growing up, we had, probably 3 dogs, and it was always like, we'll take care of it.
Yeah.
We'll pick up the poop. We'll feed it. Bull crap we did. No. Saw my dad out there more than any of us.
Right.
Like, complaining. You guys said you're going to do this crap. I haven't seen you once do it. He don't talk like that, but that's just what I've played in my head.
Right.
Dude, I had one. Here's a sad story, honestly. Who was it? Lacey? Yeah, Lacey. I take full responsibility for her being all messed up in her later years. I mean, not like I deliberately did it.
Well, yeah.
Me
Hopefully not.
and Aaron were hitting a tennis ball back and forth over the house. So he was in the front yard, I was in the backyard,
Okay.
and just launching home runs over the house back and forth, right? Well, I didn't know that Lacey got out, and she loves tennis balls.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I threw the tennis ball up to hit it over the other side.
She jumped up.
And incoming Lacey, I mean, just jumped right in front and kapow, to the noggin, dude.
Ooh.
And I mean, like, sure, there was somewhat of like, oh shit,
Right, yeah.
But it went, you heard that, and she went down. Just grabbing it, rolling, looking for dad. I'm like, I just killed Lacey.
Killed my dog.
But she ended up like later having a whole bunch of freaking seizures issues. Like, well, that's pretty self-explanatory where those are coming from.
Got hit in the head with a bat.
Yeah. When she was like 2. Yeah, she was young when that.
Oh, wow.
She was at still just crazy puppy stage.
Mm-hmm.
Hence why she jumped up and. You see me just swinging a bat.
Right.
Yeah, that was
a rough day.
that was a tough one, and then to see the deterioration and just like constantly always be reminded of like, yeah, well,
I'm sure you don't forget that sound.
No, dude, no. And then because putting down a dog is like the hardest thing in the world.
Oh yeah,
the hardest thing I've like almost probably experienced in my life, and I'm not even making that up, like legit. And so my dad put down Lady, and what was the second one we had? No, was it just Lacey? Was after Lady, and I remember it just rocking my dad, like because we didn't go. Mm-hmm. He was the one who went and put her down. She had all mouth cancer and crap. So my dad came with us, but he stayed in the car. He's no, I'm gonna stay right here. I'm like, all right. So I went with my mom, and it's just like, dude, it's the hardest thing ever.
Oh yeah.
And the fact of like obviously knowing, for me at least, that I played a part in this deterioration for Lacey, and then it was sucked is like when the doc gave her the shot, she looks right at me, and then I'm like, did she really have to do that? Like, thanks,
right?
Bye. But
oh yeah, that's tough.
On the good part, though, we just have a new name for this title of this podcast. It can be Paul's Fault.
Paul's.
It always is. So, that's pretty self-explanatory as well. So, yeah, make it. Just leave that in the show, too. Don't even cut that out. Paul's fault.
Paul's fault.
Yeah.
But,
that's exciting, though.
Yeah.
Dude, Mac's going to have freaking 2 dogs to play with?
I know.
Good luck.
Yeah. I know we're looking at everything. We got the Christmas tree up, and
it ain't staying
and
up.
we're like, how? Our house isn't really that big enough for
2 dogs.
2 dogs.
Well, 2 dogs and Mac.
Right. It's like our living room's already with 1 bed, dog bed.
2 bowls, 2 beds,
toys.
Yeah, double the toys, 2 leashes. Yeah.
Oh well, make it work.
It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Whose decision was it? Mutual or
both of ours?
Yeah.
We wanted to get another one before the other one passed,
Yeah.
so then they can teach each other.
All right.
so it's less work for me. But at the same time, it's more work 'cause there's 2.
Yeah. In the meantime. No, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be good. Do you guys have already a name?
We don't. We had one picked out, but now we're kind of
Question? Yeah.
We're seeing what Matt can say.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he says Yeti pretty good, but sometimes he struggles with it. So we want to pick one out because he always, when we're outside, he's always calling the dog, and so something that he can say.
Yeah, right. Easy enough for Mac to pick up on.
Yeah. But we had HUD. HUD was going to be the name. I don't know. I think we might switch it to something. We talked about Gus or Walt. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We got a little bit of time left.
I remember how we would pick names. We would all, my parents always did it. We're all right, you write it down, put it in a hat, and we'll pick.
We did that one with my parents' last dog. Ended up being Bauer, but I think there was Bauer in the hat. There was Easton.
Those are two that,
something else too.
Easton, I think, is a good dog name.
Yeah.
That's a good dog name. Well, good. Great. Now I'm going to take home the freaking dog fever. Thanks, bro. Right before Christmas, too. Gosh, dude. You
Christmas puppy?
freaking. They're expensive.
They are expensive.
Do you know how much did you guys pay them for?
It's a lot.
Yeah?
It's a lot.
Yeah. It's not a lot like the freaking Novi store, though, right? You ever go to that store in Novi Mall? It's freaking insane.
Yeah, I know. Dogs are a lot more expensive.
Like $3, $4, $5 grand for a dog. I'm like, dude, freaking.
I forgot. I had a client one time. We were talking. His wife had to get this little. Forgot what it was. It was a good looking dog. I'm not a large fan of smaller dogs, but it was a good looking dog. But I forgot what he said. I think it was like over $1,000 per pound or something he paid for.
What?
His wife just had to have it, he said.
Jeez.
And he said it's a great dog, but it was like when he said, yeah, it's over like $1,000 a pound.
So it was a smaller one.
Yeah, it's a tiny dog.
That's funny, though, because I never even thought of it looking at it that way. You know? $1,000 a pound dog. How much is your pound per pound? 55. Jeez. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of the small dogs. Like Jess loves she's actually, so at first she wanted a golden doodle.
Okay.
Which at first I wasn't really a big fan of. I just don't like freaking poodles to begin with.
The curly hair.
I don't like the curly. I already have enough curly hair in my household.
You do. You do have a lot.
You know? I mean, not that I don't love it.
Right.
I do. But, like, I don't know. Just the look in the dog, I don't want curly hair.
Right.
So, a Labradoodle,
Mm-hmm.
has more of the straighter hair. Or, I don't know, one or the other. There's two of them. One that has just more straighter hair looking.
Okay.
So I said, fine. But then I think that one actually sheds a little more, where the golden doodle like does not shed at all.
Okay.
And that was the big thing that she was
shedding.
Yeah. I've always grown up with a lab.
Mm-hmm.
We've always had a black lab, 100% growing up. So I'm a big lab lover. And then I was like, well, what about a golden retriever? Because we grew up our neighbor next door had a golden.
Okay.
And what was that dog's name? Friggin' A. If Karen or Erlene listen to this, they'll be like, you can't remember. Gosh, it was a good dog name, too. Anyways, good dog, though.
Mm-hmm.
And so now I got Jess kind of leaning more towards a golden retriever.
There you go.
And I'm like, one of the most shedding dogs ever.
Yeah.
I got some influence.
That's what I guess somebody, because he sent an email with all of us who are getting dogs, and somebody emailed Becca and was like, I forgot what it was, but it was like, are you planning on taking the yellow male? And she said, yeah, we just redid a whole house, really, and we color coded everything for yellow dogs. All of our floors all light, our couches, chairs, I mean, everything's light color, so it's more blended.
Yeah, so you don't have to clean it as much.
Yeah.
It is true, man. I mean, shoot. Because I mean, yeah, it's Jess all day. She's all about the shedders.
Yeah.
But I'm like, dude, it's a freaking dog living in your house.
I mean, I'll be honest, I don't vacuum a whole bunch. Really, I haven't vacuumed in a little while. But Becca does all the vacuuming.
Yeah.
She just does that.
Well,
And
same thing.
she's at home more, so
Yeah.
maybe that's why it works out or whatever. But
Jess just gets filled up
I know
by cleaning.
She gets upset, and I could see why. There's dog hair all the time.
Oh, yeah. I think it doesn't help, but my parents' black lab, it's just hairs everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
I mean, you try cooking a meal that doesn't have a piece of dog hair in it. I mean, it's impossible.
I'll pay you $1 million.
It's impossible.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's always like, Mac now starts picking up on it. Now he's eating his food. He points to it and yells. There's dog hair. It's like, I'll just eat it. It's
Yeah,
fine.
Out of sight, out of mind. Oh, man. No, that's good. So, for those of you out there, the dog season's here.
Yeah.
Devon has sparked the dog fever. You can welcome him later.
If the weather stayed like this after Christmas and went back to this, then that'd be okay.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
I know.
It's for whatever reason, it's always mild right around now.
Yeah.
And all we want is a white Christmas.
I know.
Like, back up winter, because it just goes January, February is when all the snow comes, all the real cold temps come. Like, just back it up a month, Like, let winter start in December.
Right.
So then we can have a white Christmas. And then January is the same. And then February is where it begins to. Because, I mean, sure, because March, I mean, I remember some St. Patty's days being in the 70s.
Yeah.
And then I also do remember some May still having snow.
Right.
So, I mean, we just take what we
I
get.
know. They were saying that it was going to be a terrible year for tons of snow and cold.
Really?
And now they're saying that we could get tons of rain in December and still would be one of the driest years. So
they're kind of flipping.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if they know what's going to happen. But
So they're saying a more of a drier winter?
Well, they said the year so far has just been dry.
Which I actually
So if the
like
snow and cold does come, like they originally said it was, that's gonna
still
that's
dry.
gonna suck for January, February,
Right.
probably March and April.
Yeah.
I'd rather get it over sooner
Yeah.
than later.
Dude, because come the end of February, beginning of March, it's like, dude, I'm over it.
Yeah.
I'm over it. That's what I told Jess. I'm like, we're kids spring break, we're gone. Not sitting around this place waiting for it to show up. I need a week in sun. Thank God she agreed. Book it now. But yeah. So we got a little dog show for you, y'all. Yeah. Check out what's the place?
Southern Oak Kennels.
Southern Oak Kettles. There you
This
go.
one is
Shout out to them.
Breckenridge.
This one. We gave you a little free plug, so give Devon a 10% discount when he picks him up on in January. All right. Well, so this was episode 89. I don't even think we said it. 89.
Just dove right in.
Stay tuned for next show.
Yep.
If you're interested in how to kill moles.
Which, Michigan, there's a ton of them.
I got them all over my backyard,
Yep.
so I'm super excited to have Josh on to talk about killing moles. His name, Trapper Jones, Josh Jones from Iowa. He operates and owns Trappers Wildlife Control. And I think it's, what's his bird? Midwest Bird Control?
I think so.
Is that what it's called? Yeah, Midwest Bird Control. So they do a whole bunch of bird netting and for all over the place.
Residential, commercial.
Yeah. So we'll have a good time with him. So stay tuned for that. I know I'm excited to learn how to just kill some moles because I got them all over my backyard right now, and it's annoying. Those suckers just destroy your property, and I love killing things. So it's gonna be good. All right. Well, I'm Paul Seguin with eXp Realty.
I'm Devon Carr with Gold Star Mortgage.
This is the Carr and Seguin Show. See you.
purpose of this podcast series is to inform, entertain, and educate. The information, opinions, and recommendations presented in this podcast series do not constitute legal or professional advice, opinions, or endorsements of any kind. Gold Star Mortgage Financial Group, NMLS 3446, Equal Housing Lender.